What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Ridin the Rails podcast. I'm Kenny. I'm joined by Justin and Spider, as always.
What's up, guys?
Go, guys.
Uh, we're gonna get right into it. We're talking about the Super Bowl today. We're gonna be talking about the Pro Bowl, the Super Bowl, some parlays. We're gonna break everything down for you right here.
I
But
hate
first,
the Chiefs. Let's do it.
oh my God, this is gonna be an interesting one. But first, I gotta ask, how you guys? How are you guys this week? How you guys feeling? What's been happening?
Good. Dog is growing, pooping, losing teeth. Everything.
Everything's good with me too. Just kind of vibing.
Nothing new with the weather, Justin.
Uh, up. I mean, up by me, we got some snow, and then last night it reached like -8 degrees.
Ooh,
Shit.
wear some shorts, dude.
Yeah, it's shorts weather, man. Come
That's been raining a lot here, and as a dog, a puppy never experienced rain before. He does not like it. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I passed my first test that I said I was taking. I was taking tests. I passed the first one. So we're moving
Congratulations.
forward, which is sick. What else? Dead Zone Rogue. I was playing. By the time you see this, I uploaded a video of that Monday, I think. When you see this, that's fun. I want to play that with you guys really bad. By the way, it's free to play, so we
Okay.
should play that soon. It's fun as hell. If you want to wait to like watch my video first, I totally get it, but it is pretty fun and it's free and it's on Steam, so worth
Alright.
it. And what was the other thing I wanted to say quick?
Oh, I got real quick something.
Okay.
I do have a video coming out on Monday.
Oh man.
Marvel
All right.
Rivals
Oh.
gameplay.
Marvel
Oh.
Rivals. I was gonna say I think I know what video you're gonna say, and I'm gonna beat you to the punch. I should have a new video coming out this week, and it's us
Damn it.
beating the Tomb Easter egg
Damn it.
in your face, Angela. That's twice I'm calling you out on it this week in the Tomb video and now on the pod.
I will also be having a Tomb video, but that one's probably going to be later in the week or next week. But
Fair enough.
I also got
Justin-
a couple Marvel Rival videos coming
Oh.
out. One's coming out. By the time this podcast comes out, one will have come out on Monday and one on Wednesday. But the Monday video is going to be shorter, as I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say you'll find it to be a sick clip.
let's just say he's shaking it.
He's doing. He does the Thug Shaker with Black
Oh my
Widow.
God.
It's crazy, dude. You have to see it. Justin, we got to get you on the Tomb soon. Play that map.
Yep.
I have played it once. I played it on Friday. I got to round 22 by myself.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay, not bad.
Nice. We got to get you to do the Easter egg though. That'll be another good video
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Speaking
Oh,
of,
yeah.
so the Tomb, of course, it's out. We've all played it. What are thoughts, concerns with the map? Of course, me and Kenny, we just did the Easter egg, like 2 hours ago.
You pretty much like an hour and a half
First
ago, yeah.
try. Again, you called out Angelo. We did it first try. Take that, idiot. But yeah, thoughts, concerns. What do you guys think about the map?
I like it. I think like you said while we were playing it is a filler map.
Yeah.
It didn't meet my expectations. I expected a lot more out of the map. I don't think it's a bad map, but I expected a lot more.
I think just because Citadel came out before it, Citadel was actually
Yeah.
a pretty good map, and I think that's what everyone was expecting. And it's still very fun, very nice looking map, way better than I originally had thought. But yeah, Easter egg, it's the boss fight, it's cool. Cutscene, very lackluster. Did not like that one bit. Thought it was kinda
Yeah, I
fun.
mean, it wasn't even really a boss fight. Like if you haven't seen it yet, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like
Let's say it's like if anyone who has
it's-
watched it, Revelations. Revelations.
yeah,
boss fight.
yeah, pretty much.
So
Yeah, I mean, overall I thought it was okay, but
Ice Staff, fun to use.
fun
Liked
as
it.
hell.
Honestly, side Easter eggs are probably, in my opinion, better than the actual Easter eggs.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
but yeah, Tomb, fun map. Hopefully, you see some gameplay
Yeah,
from both
that-
me and Kenny
that also-
soon, so
That also leads me into next week's pod episode that we're actually going to record right after this,
Mm-hmm.
just because we usually record these on Sundays, and we're not going to be able to record this on Super Bowl Sunday. So
Yeah.
we're going to record it right after this. But we're doing a zombie map tier list. So next week, zombie map tier list. The Tomb. I don't know if it will be on there, but
We can
we'll
add it. We can add it.
we can add it. Yeah. Oh, it actually is on here. Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So yep. Let's get right into the topic for today, which is the Super Bowl. I guess we can kind of start with like how we got here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we could say like who we thought would have moved on from these, but so just quick rundown. With AFC wildcard, Bills and Broncos. I had the Bills.
I
As
also
I'm
had
sure
the
you guys-
Bills.
Yep,
I
I had the
did too.
Bills.
They moved on. Ravens Steelers. I had the Ravens,
I also
as
had
I
the
believe most
Ravens.
people did too.
Yep.
I will say though, if anybody was going to beat the Ravens in that wild card, I honestly thought it would probably be the Steelers. I don't think anybody else would have beaten them in the wild
Yeah.
card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then Chargers and Texans. I had the Chargers.
I thought the Chargers were going to take that one.
I also had the Chargers.
If you couldn't tell by Spider's tone, he is a Chargers fan, so
That was very sad to watch.
better than being a Giants fan.
That is.
Yeah, that's facts.
Well, the divisional round, Texans and Chiefs. I think everybody.
I was really hoping.
We all knew the Chiefs were going to win
I was
that
really
one.
hoping the Texans would win, but yeah, I'd have.
Yeah,
the
I was
Chiefs.
hoping the Texans were going to beat them, but obviously it's the Chiefs. Ravens, Bills. I took Buffalo here too.
Ravens
Yeah, I
almost
knew-
won. Mark Andrews needed to catch that 2-point conversion.
Oh my God, screwed
So-
them.
I knew
out
that
of
was
it.
going to be a good game, and I had a feeling the Bills were just going to come out on top.
Speaking
Right
of
at
the
the end.
Ravens, I'm just gonna say you guys might know this. Justin Tucker. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah.
Dude.
Him
The
and
dude that
Deshaun
dropped the
Watson.
ball. The dude that dropped the ball was public enemy number one
Oh, yeah.
in Baltimore. I think he probably had like a security detail on him.
Mark Andrews said like
for a
he was
month.
getting death threats and stuff, dude.
Yeah,
It was kind of crazy.
yeah, I would not want to be in Baltimore for that. And then the conference championship.
Yeah, this
I had
conference
Buffalo.
I had the
Buffalo
Bills winning
too.
that one.
And they again almost did. A tight end dropped the ball.
Yeah, I mean there was a lot more that went into that
Well,
game.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
there's
that
a
was,
lot.
that
couple,
was the final play. That
couple,
was
But
for
it
couple
was-
4th and 1 conversions that were definitely first downs, but
Yeah,
I
that
mean, they were
Josh Allen apparently
they were
wasn't over
pretty
the
much
line,
neck and neck
so-
the whole time there.
Yeah,
and Josh Allen threw that crazy pass to the tight end in his hands.
and he
Couldn't
dropped
catch it.
Yep.
Couldn't catch it. Yeah.
I mean,
What are you
there's
gonna
not
do?
much more he could have done, but
Yeah,
I mean,
what are you gonna do?
I'm just so sick of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Anyway, NFC. Green Bay and Philly. I had the Eagles.
I also
I had
the
Philly
Eagles.
winning that one.
Commanders and Bucks. I
I
had
had the Bucs
Tampa.
winning that one.
I had Tampa as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they did not. They did not beat Washington.
Yep.
Minnesota and LA. I had Minnesota.
I also had Minnesota.
Minnesota. I just say this right now. I hate how the playoffs were structured. A 15-win team should never be an away team in a playoff game. But
Yeah, no, that's insane. But
Yeah.
anyway, they lost. So what are you gonna do?
I feel like a lot of leagues are like out of whack
Yeah,
with
I
their
know.
playoff
It's
brackets and
weird.
stuff.
Yeah.
This is the big one.
Wait, which one?
The
Washington and Detroit?
Yes,
Yeah, I had Detroit.
I think
I had Detroit
I
winning
think
that one.
America had Detroit winning that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, obviously they lost and they didn't move on, but I had my Super Bowl was Bills Lions at the beginning of this playoff season.
I had
Bro.
Ravens Lions.
Yeah, I had
That would've
Bills
been a good
Lions as
matchup.
well.
I
That would've
really
been one heck of a matchup.
I really thought the Lions were actually gonna make it, and I'm very disappointed.
Yeah.
Rams Eagles. I had the
Rams?
Eagles.
Rams
Yeah,
almost
I had
won it.
Philly.
Rams did almost
They
win
did.
it.
They did, and I wish they did because I hate. I'm a Giants fan, so I hate
Yep.
the Eagles. I hate the Commanders. I hate the Cowboys.
I was rooting
Yeah.
for the
Moral.
Rams, but I did have the Eagles.
Yeah. And then every Giants fan's nightmare, Washington against Philly.
And
I knew Philly was gonna wipe the floor with
did
them.
not show up.
I knew Philly was gonna beat them too, but I
Not
I
as
had
bad.
Washington.
I also had Washington, especially because my logic was they beat Detroit. So I had Washington win that one, unfortunately.
That was my logic too.
Yeah.
Like maybe they'd be able to put up a fight, but I think they literally put all of their fight into the game against Detroit. That they just had nothing.
Left. And then, of
Nothing
course,
left in
they
the
used
tank.
Saquon.
They used all of their points against Detroit.
Yeah. And
And then here we go.
Yep.
We're at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Have
Who wants to start with their prediction?
I can start. I'm
Go for
going
it.
Eagles just because I hate the Chiefs. I don't want them to three-peat. And, of course, being a Chargers fan, same division, I just don't want the Chiefs to win.
That's fair.
And I don't really like the Eagles either, and the only reason I'm rooting for the Eagles is I like Saquon.
That's fair. Justin?
Giants never should have gotten Saquon. That's just a separate side note.
Dude, I could go on for hours about how that was a bad pick to begin with.
Yeah.
But who
yeah.
you picking, Justin?
As for who I am rooting for, I'm rooting for the Chiefs because screw the Eagles. I'm a Giants fan.
Gross.
But as for who I think will win, I actually think the Eagles will come out on top this time just because they have a more well-rounded team. And I do feel like, although the Chiefs had pretty much all of the season have had a lot of luck,
Yeah.
like as you've seen with a lot of the games they played over the season, that like they just know how to clutch up.
Yeah.
Their luck's gonna run out at some point.
Yeah.
It's got to run out at some point, and I think it's gonna be the Eagles that finally does them in.
I hope so.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody was saying the same thing when they played Buffalo. Their luck's got to run
Yeah.
out. Buffalo will be the team to do it. I feel like I heard that against Houston. Like their luck's got to run out. Houston might actually be able to be the team to do it. Like I don't know. I don't think their luck's gonna run out. I think the Chiefs are gonna beat them. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but I don't think it's gonna be close either. I got the Chiefs.
Man.
I got the Chiefs with the first three-peat.
It would be something though. That'd be one heck of a headline.
Yeah.
I know. That's. I mean, like again, I'm a Giants fan, so I'm not. I could not bring myself to root for the Eagles ever.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But at the same time, I do think it would be cool to see a team three-peat
See,
because it's never been done before.
I don't want them to three-peat again just because I don't like the Chiefs, but yeah, that would be cool.
And then we might.
Yeah.
I will add that 2 years ago, because we had the same exact matchup.
Yep.
Right.
What's different between this matchup is that I think the Eagles are definitely more well-rounded than they were 2 years ago. They
Oh,
got
for
a much
sure.
better running back compared
Oh, for
to who they had 2 years ago. They had Sanders. Well, I forget his first name.
Right.
But now they got Saquon, easily the best
Kenneth
running back,
Gainwell, that was
or
the running
one of the
back.
best running backs in the league. And
This
their
is
running
so
game has
disappointing.
easily gone from like say middle of the pack to like top tier.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And they got formidable receivers too. Not to say that the Chiefs don't, but let's face it, the Chiefs mainly pass to Travis Kelce,
Mm-hmm.
but the Eagles have multiple options. So even if one of them is covered too much, they could still go for another one. And overall, they've been a successful team.
So we got one person who thinks the Chiefs are gonna win, and two people who think the Eagles are gonna win, huh?
Yep.
All right. No matter who wins, I want you guys to give me a Super Bowl MVP
Oh,
for
just
both
like-
teams.
For both teams. Okay.
Yep.
Justin, you wanna?
Justin, you can go first.
Okay, so for the Eagles, I think it'd be kind of a toss-up between Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but I can't remember the last time that a running back has won Super Bowl MVP. So if I do think it'll go down to Jalen Hurts being the Super Bowl MVP, just because he's been playing out of his mind.
True. Very true.
And as for the Chiefs,
And he's hurt.
yeah,
He's been hurt.
he's been playing through injury. I remember he got hurt against the Commanders. I think he had or was it the game before that? I know he had rolled his ankle or something.
I think it was the game before that.
Yeah, because I remember him wincing after a play.
Yeah, because I think it was like, if I remember correctly, I think there was a like a headline where like they were concerned whether or not Jalen Hurts was going to play or not
Yeah.
Right.
against the Commanders.
And he ended up playing.
Lucky them.
Yeah. So,
Also,
as for the Chiefs,
Justin, just real quick to answer your question, or like what you said about the running back, Terrell Davis, 1998. Was the last.
Terrell Davis.
with the
Oh, okay.
Broncos. Was the last
Denver
running back to
Broncos.
win MVP, Super Bowl MVP.
Huh.
That is.
Wow.
Nice little
okay.
fun fact there. Okay.
But I will say, if it's going to be a running back Super Bowl MVP, it's going to be Saquon.
Oh yeah.
I agree. So if it's Philly, who are you picking? Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
And for the
And-
Chiefs, it's got to be Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be Patrick Mahomes.
Even if
he
he
just-
throws 20 interceptions, like that was on purpose.
I was about to say like after Justin, you were saying like Jalen Hurts or Saquon. I was gonna cut you off, but I wanted to finish. I wanted you to finish what you were gonna say. I
Yep.
feel like we're all probably gonna have the same exact answers here.
Yeah.
I probably should have led with that, but Spider, you go ahead. Just
Yeah.
wrap it yourself quick.
Saquon and Mahomes. I mean, there's not really.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Saquon and Mahomes.
The only person I could see potentially have like winning MVP, if they had like a really good game, was maybe Kelsey. But then again, that would be all because of Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yep, Saquon and Mahomes.
All right.
right.
Really quick before I'm gonna go a little bit out of order again. I think before I get into like the parlays,
Mm-hmm.
because I do have a couple. I know you guys don't really do the sports betting stuff,
Yeah.
but I do have a couple parlays that I'm gonna throw out there. I mean, God knows if they're gonna hit, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I have other
I
friends
wanna
at work that does parlays, and they could tell me all about that stuff as well. But I want to hear what you have to say about that.
like for example, right? Like the reason like I hate sports betting is like last night
Mhm.
my dad had a bet on I can't remember the guy's name now. I'm blanking. It was a hockey game
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
for one player to get over 2.5 shots. He's got 2 shots in the whole game, right?
Mhm.
Coming down to the wire, they're trying to tie the game up, right? Puck comes right to him. He goes to fire it on net. It gets blocked.
Oh.
Like
That
it's little things like
sucks.
that just aggravate me when I
Oh,
sports
yeah.
bet. I actually took a long hiatus from sports betting. I actually started sports betting again recently, within the last like 6 months. I stopped like 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one of the biggest bets you took was against the last Chiefs Eagles matchup.
Uh,
You
Oh, yeah.
almost guessed the
Yeah.
correct final score,
yeah, that was a close
Eh,
one.
and
I
you
think I
went
was off by like 2 or 3 points, I think.
for each team. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was only off by a little bit.
Yeah, which that's crazy. And
There
you
was
would've-
also one year. I think it was the Chiefs Bucks.
Yeah, 21.
Was it Chiefs Buck? Yeah. Chiefs. Was that 21? Whatever
I
Super Bowl
remember
that
it
was.
was 21 because the weekend did the halftime show that
Yeah.
year.
Right. That year, Noah and I, our friend Noah, friend of the show, our friend Noah and I bet on like literally everything from the coin toss, the national anthem, how long the weekend was gonna sing a certain song, to receiving yards, rushing yards, passing yards, touchdowns by a player, first touchdown scorer, first team to score like if you name it, we bet on it, and I bet so much money and lost so much fucking money that I was like, I'm done. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, that would do it.
I don't bet like that anymore. I'm smarter with my money now.
Responsible
But-
man over here.
Let's start with before the parlays. May the best Manning win.
Yeah.
What is it? The field goal competition.
Yep.
Whichever Manning can kick a field goal.
Yep.
It's a free bet right now. I think it's only on FanDuel.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I put my pick in, but I want to know from you guys, Peyton or Eli, who we picking?
I'm picking Eli.
Ooh.
I'm picking Eli.
On Eli.
Yep.
That's a tough one. Two great quarterbacks. I would say Peyton.
Ooh. As a Giants fan, Justin, that upsets me because I'm also taking Eli. I already put the bet in. It's a free bet, but I mean,
I'm surprised you
Yeah.
didn't choose Eli.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love Eli.
I picked Eli, Chargers legend right there.
Chargers legend is right. Chargers legend.
Yep. Chose Eli for that one. I like the kick. I will say that, like, I do like the kick of destiny. That's always something to look forward to. Like with Gronk, was that last year?
Yeah. I think it was Gronk like the last 2 years.
Yeah. The first.
I think he did it twice.
and he missed both times.
Both, yeah. I'm pretty sure he did it twice, right?
I think so. Yeah. Because the second one I remember was like the whole thing of like he's been training for this to make it, and then he missed again.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, it looks like it was Gronk twice.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was kick of destiny too.
Yeah. He missed twice, and they were like, okay, maybe we should change it up a little bit. Maybe we should do something different this year.
Gronk,
What about the
it's
Mannings?
not the right move.
What about the Mannings? All right. So let me read off some parlays quick.
All right.
So I'm gonna which one do I read first? I'll do this one first.
Okay.
So you guys tell me how you feel about this. The bets
All
are already in. We're trying to make some money out here. I don't throw crazy money on bets anymore, but we're gonna try this out, all right?
All right.
Okay.
First parlay we got going. We got Saquon Barkley for over 59.5 rushing yards.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts with I don't think I wanted to do that, but less than 208.5 passing yards. I got to check my other parlay to see if I did that right. Patrick Mahomes more than 28.5 rushing yards. Xavier Worthy more than 53.5 receiving. Kareem Hunt more than half a touchdown anytime.
Okay.
And Chris Jones for more than half a sack.
Okay. Honestly, those aren't bad.
I think I'm liking the other one better. FanDuel has a your way parlay kind of thing now where you can kind of adjust the numbers a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I got Saquon anytime touchdown, Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown. Patrick Mahomes over 240 passing yards. Jalen Hurts more than 200 passing yards.
Okay.
So that actually works out. So he's got to get between 200 and 208 passing yards for my for my other parlay to hit too.
Oh, actually, that was kind of stupid. Hold on.
Yeah. Xavier Worthy, I definitely messed up. Xavier Worthy to record more than 3 receptions.
Okay.
More than or equal to 3 receptions. Kansas City to win the game, and both teams combined to score less than 48.5 points.
It'll be the high scoring Super Bowl ever.
I know. They're going to slam like 65 points total. Like, just to really make me hate myself.
And he's gonna throw 209 yards.
Yeah, it's literally going to come down to like a yard. That's what it's going to end up being, like 1 yard.
That's like those people who bet on rushing yards for quarterbacks, and then like they hit it, but then they take the kneel down at the end of the game and they lose a yard.
And they lose a yard, yeah. That would piss me off.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea. Oh my god. So the odds of all of this hitting, plus 6,700.
So what would you win? Let's just say you bet like
So a $10
$25.
payout. A $10 payout would be 680.
Oh my god.
So we're going for it. It's in already. So
All right.
we're going for it. Obviously, if you want to, you can follow my bets. But if you lose, don't blame me. I'm just a man who loses sports betting often.
He
But does it anyway.
Yep.
Yep. But you have fun doing it, right?
No.
One of my buddies followed his guide and lost his
Yeah.
house. So.
What, are you being serious?
Damn.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, I was like, oh, I really thought you were being serious for a second with your tone. I was like, oh wow.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
No.
Like, wow, that's kind of crazy. The other thing, like the other big event with the Super Bowl is who's singing the national anthem
I don't
and
know.
the halftime show. I actually looked it up the other day. I don't remember his name, but I will look it up quick. It's like it's a singer from Louisiana.
Oh, John Batiste.
Yes, John Batiste.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
okay.
I've heard of him.
Yeah,
I've definitely
I
seen
have
him on
too.
TV.
Yeah, so he's singing the national anthem, and halftime show is Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
Yep.
I think this is another time Kendrick Lamar has done a Super Bowl, right? He's definitely done more than one, right?
He was a guest in 2 Super Bowls ago.
Right.
The one that had Snoop Dogg and Eminem and stuff.
Snoop
I
Dogg and
remember.
Eminem and everything, yeah.
Yeah, he was like a guest, but he wasn't like a headliner.
Right,
This time he's like the main show.
right. How do we feel about that? Honestly, I have my own thoughts, but
Last year's, if I remember correctly, last year's halftime show I did not like. So
Who was
Right.
last year?
That one had Usher.
yeah, that one was kind of stupid.
oh right,
That one I thought was all right.
I thought it was kind of dumb. So honestly, anything's an improvement from last year.
fair enough. I mean, like I like Kendrick stuff, but like I don't know. I feel like it just like I don't know. Like I don't even know like what I would want at a halftime show. That's my problem.
I think it's just
Right.
it's just the boys in a PlayStation party singing. That's what they really.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's Kendrick this year. Last year was Usher. The year before that was Rihanna, which I thought was okay.
I thought the
I
Rihanna
actually
one was
liked
probably the
Rihanna's
best
show.
one, yeah.
The one with 2022 with Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem,
That was pretty good.
Kendrick Lamar. That one was good. I thought the Weekend one was good the year before that.
Wait,
Yeah,
when
I
was,
enjoyed that
when
one.
was Shakira?
That was the year before.
Yeah,
the
that was
Weeknd,
that was 2020.
Oh, okay, that was a good one too.
with-
That one
Uh,
spawned a
Sha-
meme.
Yeah.
Yes, with Shakira and J Lo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
The other ones we got here, I mean, Maroon 5 in 2019,
Oh, Bruno
Justin Timberlake in
Mars.
2018,
Bruno
Lady
Mars,
Gaga in 17,
I don't remember Lady Gaga.
Coldplay in 2016. I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
wait, what?
I forgot about that one.
That's the one that had Spider. It had that was the one with oh my God, Bruno Mars. I
Oh,
was
okay,
drawing a
then
blank.
yeah, okay.
Beyonce and Bruno Mars with Kendrick Lamar. Coldplay.
Yep.
He's in your mind, dude.
He's stuck in my head now. He's stuck in my head, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's okay. I honestly couldn't even tell you what I would want in a Super Bowl halftime show to even say like
Right?
this is what would make a great Super Bowl
Well,
halftime.
It needs to be like a concert, but like better. And I think that's what the issue the last couple have been. It's just been like a concert.
Yeah.
Like you're at the Super Bowl. You
I
gotta
think
get crazy with it.
I think since it's in Louisiana, they should have done like something like country.
Yeah.
Like
I think if they did it in Texas, I think country would have been better suited for that. But Louisiana.
yeah, but 2017 they had the Super Bowl in Houston and it was Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty Western to me.
Oh my God, I totally forgot that they had the Super Bowl at MetLife Stadium in 2014.
That was 2014. Yeah,
That was also Bruno Mars.
that was Bruno
That's the
Mars
one
and
I
Red Hot Chili
remember.
Peppers.
That's the one I remember.
I was gonna say that's probably the one you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Justin, 2011
2011.
was in Arlington, and it was the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh yeah, I
they're
remember
good.
that. I remember watching that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like, again, I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm not a huge country person, but like at the same time, it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just can't. Like, I'm not a huge country person, but I feel like we need to switch up the genre
Yeah.
into
That's
something a little different.
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I will say though
But that's
about
my opinion.
for the Super Bowl, one of the things I always look forward to is that just a halftime show. Even though it may not be exciting, it's just something to look forward to. But commercials too.
Oh yes, that's probably the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Super
To be
Bowl
honest.
commercials are pretty good. Except last year, do you remember? Do you remember that one where like they were like washing people's feet? You remember that one last year?
No,
What?
I honestly
Dude,
don't.
we were watching it as like a fraternity sorority event, and we were all just like chilling in like a living room, and we were watching it, and like all of a sudden, they were just like washing people's feet for a commercial.
That's kind of insane. I'm not gonna
And-
lie.
That
and
is-
we all
that's
got
nuts.
caught off guard because we like the room went silent. And we're like, what is happening right now? I don't remember what it was
Yeah,
for.
that's
I
a little
just remember
bizarre.
they were just washing feet.
Why don't you guys start talking about the last little topic we have, and I'll try to find the commercial you're talking about.
Okay, so the Pro Bowl. We were talking about it earlier, me and Justin.
Mhm.
I don't think neither of us really watched the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, I when it was not like flag football and like I like the events. I like the accuracy competition. Like it's like the NHL All Star Game where you have like all these speed, hardest shot stuff like that. I do like that type of stuff, but the actual game itself being flag football instead of a normal game. I mean, I understand it's for safety concerns, but still, it's just I don't know something about it. It's just not as enjoyable.
Yeah, certainly a different change of pace. I know they've changed venues quite a bit as of recent. I remember growing up, originally it was in Honolulu, Hawaii,
Yeah,
and then they moved it to Orlando by, I think it was 2015 or 16.
yeah, that sounds about right.
And I think it's fine that it was in Orlando this year, and then I think the last few years it was in Vegas.
Yeah,
But
that sounds. Yeah,
I do think that because the players weren't really going all out for the Pro Bowl anyway, that they decided to just make it flag football, which I think is fine. You reduce the risk of injury.
I was just about to say,
You
I think
have
they
some
do it
fun with it.
more. I think they do it more now for the
the injury
like
aspect.
lack of injury. Yeah.
Yeah. Which like I,
By the
like I
way-
said, I understand, but
By the way, I did find the commercial.
okay,
It was a commercial for Jesus Christ.
that does make sense. That does add up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does
Still.
make
But
sense.
still, during
I'm
the
not gonna
Super
lie to you.
Bowl-
Not what I was expecting, but yeah, no,
Did you watch
it's a
it?
commercial about Jesus. Yeah, no, I just watched it.
Okay, yeah. So now imagine that when you just got done watching a crazy play in the Super Bowl and you're all conversating, and then it's just that.
Yeah, no, that's a little crazy.
Yep.
I'm glad you found it.
Speaking of like Pro Bowl and like All-Star games and stuff, this year, I know it's off topic a little bit because it's football, right? But like, the NHL is doing the Four Nation Face-Off this year,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
then next year, 2026, it's going to be at UBS Arena.
Yeah,
So I'm
want to look
most like,
for that.
yeah, I was about to say, when those tickets come out, Justin, I'm most likely going to be getting some. So
Yeah, I'd be
you
down
let-
to
You
go.
let me know. Yeah, I was going to say, you let me know if you want to go to one of those days because I'm in. Skills
I'd be
competition,
fully in.
threes. I'm in. I'm there, dude.
Hey.
But you can come too. You gotta catch a flight though. Yeah, I was about to say you gotta catch a flight. So I don't know if you want to do all that, but
I mean, it depends. Depends how the tickets or how price wise is looking.
true. That also reminds me too. Again, a little off topic. I don't know why I'm going so off topic right now, but when I go on that trip to Florida in a
Mhm.
couple months, I'm supposed to be going to a Panthers game, which is cool.
Yeah, you'll be going to like a different part of Florida this time, right?
I was thinking
Yeah,
Carolina. I'm like, why? Football's not
No,
even
well-
in season anymore.
No, well, no. Last time we went to Florida, we drove up north like almost 3 hours to Tampa
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and saw a Lightning game. This time we go. It's like a 2 hour drive south
This
Oh, okay.
south.
to
Okay.
to Sunrise
Oh, that's pretty
Sunrise. Yep.
from where we're staying. I'm not going to say where we're staying, obviously,
Right.
but yeah, it's about 2 hours to Sunrise, and the day we were going, it's going to be a 1 o'clock game.
Oh,
So like.
perfect.
We're gonna drive down there, get there at like 11:30, walk around because it's supposed to be like really nice outside, like outside the area of
No, the
Yep.
arena.
like the arena, yeah.
Mhm.
And then we're gonna go in for the game, and then by the time we get back to where we're staying, it's gonna be like 7 o'clock. So like it'll still be nice out, it'll still be bright out. Be nice.
That's not bad at all.
I'm hyped.
March 15th. I'm going to the Capitals San Jose Sharks game.
Nice.
I'm looking forward.
You might see it, dude. You might.
I don't know if he's keeping on pace like he has been. He might. Maybe 2-3 goal games. He might break it before then.
He needs 18 more goals, dude. That game that you're going to isn't for another month and a half.
Well, yeah, that would be if I saw him break it at that game. That would be like probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the Capital schedule now to see when they come here because I've been saying it to everybody. If they're gonna be in town
And he's like fairly
and
close.
he's like a goal or two away, I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah.
So like here we go, March 5th, a month away. They're playing the Rangers at the Garden.
Yeah, 10 days before I would go. Yeah, so imagine, like,
So
yeah,
one of us might see it.
that would be so sick. If like
And
going
then-
into the San Jose game, he's like a goal or two away.
And then if not, for some reason, God forbid he doesn't get it by then, April 6th and April 15th, they're playing the Islanders twice. Both at
Yeah.
home. Well, Islanders are home for both, so I can go
Oh,
to one of
wow.
those too.
Okay.
So I have technically 3 different opportunities, unless he's playing the Devils soon too. I can make
Yeah.
a trip
Then you go to
there.
Prudential Center.
No.
No.
I'll go to Utah if
Oh.
they play the hockey club.
Actually, they do on February 9th. Actually, no, that's in Washington. Sorry,
Oh,
I lied right to your face
Damn.
over Discord.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But another side note, really getting out because this is
Really
it's
getting
football.
off the rails.
Oh,
Oh, reference to the old name.
real quick, just if you guys follow basketball, I don't know if you guys saw the big trade that happened.
Dude, I
yesterday.
did.
Luka
I did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
to the Lakers.
I woke up
Anthony
to
Davis.
that trade like, what the fuck? Like,
I was
Such
working
a
an
fever
overnight
dream,
shift,
dude.
and my colleague was telling me like, "Hey, this is a shocking trade,"
It
and
is.
I was thinking like, "Holy shit!
You're gonna give
Why
up
would they
your
trade him away?"
star to
But
the Lakers.
then I remembered something from a video I had watched.
Yeah, they were
So.
having just issues. But anyway,
Yeah.
last night I was at a bar and we were watching the Knicks game was on one TV and the Islander game was on another TV.
mm-hmm.
The Knicks ended up losing to the Lakers last night, 128 to 112.
Mm-hmm.
But could you imagine if they did that trade like 24 hours earlier?
You could have seen
Oh,
Luka
my
in a
goodness.
Lakers uniform.
I mean, I think the Lakers probably would have killed them.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it was like, I mean, it was close, but like, I don't know. I feel like the Lakers would have
LeBron and Luka on the same team is kind of crazy.
kind of
that is crazy.
gross. I've actually been following basketball a little bit more than I usually do, just because the
Same.
Knicks are actually good now.
They actually have competent management.
Yeah,
I have
like
been,
it's actually fun watching the Knicks again.
yeah. I've been watching the Spurs a lot more because Wembanyama is just a different breed of basketball player.
I didn't know
True.
you
They're
liked
not
Spurs.
that good. They're not that good this year, though, right? The Spurs.
We're 500, which
Are
is
you?
way better than we were
They're
last
they're
year.
21 and 25. I'm checking the standings
Oh,
now.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, so much for 500, kiddo.
But Wembanyama, man, scoring like 30 points a game right now.
That's crazy. The Knicks are only 7.5. Only 7.5. Never mind. I was gonna say they're only 7.5 games back of first, but I was looking at like they're only like 2 games back from the Celtics. That's what I was really looking at.
Yeah, and then
Cavs,
in first place is
dude.
the Cavs.
The Cavs are 39-9. I don't know if anybody's gonna catch them.
Yeah, the Cavs.
Yeah.
The same thing. The Cavs and the Thunder are like unstoppable.
Yeah,
this year,
they're
bro.
unstoppable. I honestly though, just looking at the standings, and if anybody's gonna catch the Cavs, it's gonna be the Celtics or the Knicks.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
else under them is gonna catch them.
Right.
Yeah, and then that's it. All right, well, I think that was a very productive episode.
Yeah.
It's giving the Core 4 podcast vibe, the sports podcast that only lasted 2 episodes.
Though we did record one last spring.
We did, and it just never.
I didn't
saw the
mention
light of
this
day.
last time. We did record one for NHL playoff
That's
predictions.
right.
I
It
think we
did see
made
the light of
2
day.
episodes.
I forgot about that.
Did we post that though?
Yeah.
That was posted.
Because we talked. That was
Really?
the Capitals were playing the Rangers and stuff in the first round.
Oh, and then we never got to record the other.
Yeah, we only did
Yes.
first round
And we never
predictions,
recorded
and then we
the
kind of
rest.
just ditched it again.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about
But-
that.
We'll have to do that again for this podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can just do it on this podcast as long as we stay consistent this time. I mean, I feel like we have a pretty good schedule worked out for now.
Yeah.
For now.
I mean, we'll see what happens. But
Yep.
yeah, I think we're good to wrap here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Any last thoughts?
No, just looking forward to. I guess not really looking forward to it, but the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Looking forward to the Super Bowl. Looking forward to recording the tier list literally in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you next week.
Literally.
All right. Later, y'all.